Let's go ahead and bring up Twitch and I'm on the wrong um channel here. But how are you guys doing today? Anybody that is here on new on TikTok, I'll have to explore that. But let's go ahead and set up everything. Go live. I know crypto is not making the best move right now, but technically it is, right? I'm happy with the move because I can buy more. The problem is that it has to happen middle of the month, which sucks for me, but that's just me. Got 12 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get in here, so that we get those likes up. Buddy on Twitch. Let's get things started. 278 people that are following me on Twitch. That's awesome. Amazing. That's we got 3 people on TikTok. Guys, if you want to talk about crypto, feel free to ask your questions. If you're invested in crypto, feel free to ask away. I got to find a better setup for TikTok so you guys can see the screen. The issue is that, you obviously would have to look from back here and then I wouldn't be able to see the comments. So I don't know how I would do that. Maybe I can have a whole nother setup that mirrors this screen facing you so that you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at right now. And we can have some questions about those things. It'll mirror this screen. So basically it'll be the same screen we're looking at over here, but just over here. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. But it'll be in the future. So it's not going to be like a change today. Let's see. Good morning, James. Good morning, Mark. It's all good. What's up, bro? 3D Medic Vince. Good morning. Ryan. Good morning. Frank. Good morning. AJ. Morning. Looks like $2 may be a key golden zone where people may load up. I bought more. If you see here, I ended up buying 195 more. And, that was at 260 and 249. And, yeah, I spent all of the free cash that I had to load up on those. I'm glad that I got it below 3. I think $2, I think just above $2 will be a solid point. But for LOOPRING. Good morning, Matt. Good morning. Good morning. I need pretty red. Good for me. Wait. What's good this morning? What's good this morning? There's a lot of things that are good buys this morning. There's a ton of things that are down. You could see here that my interest account, my interest earned account, algo is down to $1. Let's actually reload this because I'm actually down a little bit more than that. So yeah, I'm down to basically below $7,000 after being above. If I go a month and look at my history, you can see I was almost at 8,500. It decreased all the way down to about 6,800 here, even to a low of like 6,400 or so. But you can see algo's down to $1.69. All of these look like great buys. Tesla's down to close to $5. That's great to see. You can see Cosmos is down below 30. Algorand is down below $2, down below 170, which is a really great buying opportunity, especially for something as popular as Algo, something that earns as much interest as Algo. So yeah, I think we're set up in a good spot. It's just for me, it sucks because typically I would like to see this move closer to the end of the month where I know how much free cash I have to put into cryptocurrency. But right now, I don't know how much free cash I have because credit card payments, mortgage, car payments, all this stuff that's coming out. I can anticipate it, but we like to spend. I'm not frugal. I'll admit that I'm not frugal. I can give you tips on how to be frugal, but will I follow them? Probably not. I'll follow some of them, but I won't save more than 50% of my income. That's just how I roll. Um, it makes sense to enjoy life as long as you're investing, saving money the right way. Um, I feel as though it's great to be able to, um, spend money and live life and have fun, all that stuff. So I know I don't know the exact roundabout. I know the roundabout amount that I do pay every single month, or we pay every single month, but it fluctuates here and there. So I like to wait till the end of the month to know how much free cash that I have, and then I could put a lot in there. But the problem is that we're in the middle of the month and we're seeing this decrease. Now we may see a hard bounce off of a lot of these numbers, and Bitcoin breaking below 60K, Ethereum falling back down to about 4,200. Are you still paying your credit cards off in full each month? Yes, besides the one that have zero interest. I have a couple that have zero interest that I can't pass up a a deal. We just bought like a refrigerator, and I'd rather spend the time rather than put all of it in there, because if I take $2,000 for, let's say, a refrigerator, right, and I put it and I buy it, outright, I could essentially do that. There's no problem. But if I take that and just pay it with like $200, if I have 12 months of free interest, why not take advantage of the time? Because I can make that money into something a lot more with time. So everything besides that. Do you think Doge and SafeMoon are done? Do I think Doge and SafeMoon are done? No, I think Doge will make a move. I think that will push up to a level of 50 cents to maybe 60 cents or so, in between that level. I think if we do see a massive altcoin run, I think Dogecoin will run as well. But after that run, I believe it will pull back and hold at some levels, maybe between 50 and 40 cents, because it has a high circulating supply. And I understand the popularity is there and it will be there, but I don't think it will hold a lot of those higher levels, because people are looking to sell. People are looking for prices. And when they look for certain prices like that, a lot of times they're looking for a selling point. And for me, like something like, let's say, Algorand, I'm not looking for a specific price. LOOPRING, I'm not really looking for a specific price. I'm looking for a price range, which means that, yes, I'm looking to sell that position when it does get up into those price ranges. But yeah, I think Dogecoin will make a move. SafeMoon, it's probably going to take a long time. You need to see a massive burn off for that to make a move. So I'm holding my SafeMoon. I have 25 million, and whenever that does make a move, if it does make a move, I'll be there. So yeah, and the same thing goes for Shiba Inu. I think Shiba Inu, it will take a long time for them to make the move that everybody wants them to make. Because yes, it can double, triple, quadruple right now, but people are looking for 100x, 1000x. And when you get to that point, it's just going to take a long time to get there. Finally able to comment. Love the videos. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I do the members only chats just because I can't really manage a lot of this stuff that comes through, and I want to be able to answer comments. And I make it cheap. I make it $1. If you like it, then you can continue. If you don't like it, then cancel it if you want to. But yeah, I answer everybody's comments. Once I get to like the 15-minute mark, I go to members only, so that there's less people in the chat, and I can answer the questions and have long-winded answers without worrying about the chat just going crazy on me. But thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting and letting me know that you enjoy my videos. Hope so. I can buy another 500. Morning. I've been following you since your super early credit card days. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, you have been. I remember you. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for following me for so long. I had somebody come up to me in I think it was King of Prussia Mall, and they were like, yeah, I watch your videos and everything. And I always enjoy when people come up to me, even though I'm introvert and I feel like I'm very awkward. It's always great when people come up to me and just like, hey, I saw your videos. It makes me feel like I'm doing something great there. And for him to say, I watched your videos back from when you first started, when you were around like 4,000 subscribers or, 1,000 subscribers, something like that. And I was just like, wow, to have people that watch me for so long. And I don't really talk about credit cards as much now, but people know I'm still into credit cards. It's just I can't upload 10 videos a day like me, Kevin. You know, he doesn't really talk about any credit cards anymore. He used to like pull up his platinum card. I just like got the platinum card. I recorded a video on it and I didn't post it. That's how many videos that I'm actually posting. I got the platinum card and I didn't post a video on unboxing it and all that stuff. That's ridiculous. I know. How long will it last, this price correction phase? It could last a little bit longer. I think what we're seeing is I was going through some articles and a lot of people are saying it's because of the infrastructure bill. Mana been doing well. Mana has been doing well. Not I don't know if it has been doing well recently because everything has been falling. I didn't check it. I started watching you in January. Wow, thank you. Thank you for watching me for that long on TikTok or on both on YouTube. Because I didn't stream, I don't think, in January on TikTok. So it had to have been on YouTube. 6 people on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching over here. Let's go. Just got another bag of LRC earlier at 250. So did I. Polymath is still in the green. I know. I was surprised at seeing that because I was like, whoa, Polymath is up to 80 cents, 82 cents. It's definitely making a move. So that was a good call by me the other day when it was at 60 or 59 cents. Somebody asked me what was a good cryptocurrency to get into, and I was telling people that, there's a bunch of cryptocurrencies that I'm in, but I did talk about Polymath and how I do believe in where that can go because it only has 700 million supply, and it's below $1. So yeah, definitely. But anyways, where I was at, I jumped back and forth and left and right. What the hell is going on here? Cats are weird. Yeah, what I was talking about here was the infrastructure bill. So apparently there's a lot of talk about the infrastructure bill and how that is affecting the crypto market. And that's the reason why we are seeing this drop. You see Bitcoin that dropped below 60K. You can see that Ethereum dropped below, 40, almost below 4,200, dropping 11.3% after hitting all-time highs. Which is crazy. And then you see other things that are dropping as well from a market cap that was over $3 trillion, $3 trillion here to $2.7 trillion. So breaking that, $3 trillion mark in a negative way, right? Not really looking that great there. But yeah, they're talking about the infrastructure bill and how that could put a lot of pressure since they're, defined as brokers. That could put a lot of pressure on things, and that's why you're seeing a lot of things decrease. Also, with China, I guess China doing something there, that's a major impact as well. So I guess was eliminating cryptocurrency mining activities in the country. So that could be a negative impact as well. I was looking at some articles just talking about some different news things that we should know. I was trying to understand what was going on. Really, this is just more data that we should know. Robinhood had a data breach involving 7 million customers. A lot of people do know that. Ripple to launch crypto services for financial companies. Tim Cook says he owns cryptocurrency, which is like more of a catalyst than anything. So I really don't see how that could be more of a drop. Coinbase shares drop after third quarter revenue miss. Yeah, Coinbase definitely dropped. I was looking at that and I was actually trying to day trade Coinbase and it didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to because Coinbase, I wanted to go positive. I wanted to see the bounce. So I did end up making money on the downturn, but I didn't make money, coming back up. I lost money coming back up because it didn't go back up. It fell back down. So is it now a good time to buy coins or is it down like BTC for a quick profit or a turnaround of 10%? I would say yes, it's a great time, but it depends. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It depends, how quick your actual turnaround is because it could be a little bit longer. Share the video. Encourage more viewers to share. Oh, okay. guys, if you can, over on TikTok, share, I guess. Can you double tap that screen as well? We only have 2 likes over here. So guys, hit that like button. It does help out. I don't take profits. I just buy the dips. I mean, you should probably take a little bit of profits depending on how big the profit is. So if you find something that's $100,000 or you gained $100,000 off of $1,000 or off of $100, you're telling me you're not going to take your initial investment, or at least, a big portion of it? Because yes, you're looking to turn it into something a lot bigger. But if you make $100,000, take $50,000 out, keep $50,000 in there, and then if it does pull back on you, you can put some money of that $50,000 back into the bottom. So you have to find a way to, make it better for yourself. Because I understand that overall movements and growing positions means that you hold on to the position, but you have to take some sort of a profit. You take your original cost out plus maybe a little bit of extra, so that you always have nothing but gravy that's left in there, right? So did you see the let me go back. Did you see the LOOPRIng about 20 hours ago or so? Quite bullish. I haven't seen it. No. I'll have to look into it, but no. They're dropping exactly the same time. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are dropping a heck of a lot. And the reason that you see those dropping, I mean, it's just I believe it has to be tied to the infrastructure bill. It looks like it. I mean, when you have something that's a negative impact on cryptocurrency in the bill, that the whole tax system, that's where you're really like, okay. It retested 58, so I would buy now. You're looking for an increase after retesting 58 for Bitcoin, and then jumping back up to 60. So let's see. Let's look at it. Let's look at it here. So yeah, if you're seeing that decrease from that high, it looks like it did bounce, but you had a couple of times where it looked like it was going to bounce and actually had a solid increase. So yes, I would say it can look like a buy, but I wouldn't say that you go out and just buy a whole Bitcoin. If you're a person that spends $60,000, every single time to, invest into Bitcoin or whatever, then, go ahead and do it. That's what, for me, I'll end up putting in a certain percentage. So I don't really like Bitcoin that much. I can see it as a great turnaround. If you had 60K or, 30K, if it does hit 30K, you can see a quick turnaround up to 50K or 60K. That's great. However, I'm not a person that's going to put in $60,000 in order for that to just double to $120,000. And that's a stretch to see that double when you have so many other opportunities to where you can see things double. So that's me. Can you make a video on basics of crypto, things like volume, market cap, etc. anytime? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I can definitely do that. I can tell you that I'm not like the most educated person on crypto. Like I know about cryptocurrency, but most of my plays and things that I look at with cryptocurrency are more towards potential gains rather than looking at a lot of use cases, because use cases really don't matter until you get up into like the top like 5 or 10 cryptos, right? You start looking at those and you're like, okay, what's the use case? What can propel this forward? Versus a lot of other things. Yes, it may have a use case that can push it a little bit forward, but until it gains the amount of popularity, that use case is not going to push it up. So a lot of times I'm doing things on potential. So it's great to be able to explain a lot of these things like circulating supply, like market cap, like typical hold time, things like that. So I will end up doing that just to give a kind of a crypto 101 from the side of potential rather than the side of just understanding use cases behind crypto. Because to tell you the truth, long term, what people say for Bitcoin and how they expect Bitcoin to, change the world and people to use it as a currency, I don't see the point in doing that. If people are looking to make money off of cryptocurrency, I don't know why they would take a certain coin and they would basically buy something with it that's going to depreciate in value. This is going to appreciate, Bitcoin until it gets to a point to where it's like, all right, you know what? This is where the peak point is. It's over. Now we can end up spending the money. But most people will probably end up taking it out and putting it into a stable coin or into fiat currency just so that everything remains flat while they're spending their money, or they'll put it into other investments that will grow a lot faster than Bitcoin. So it's just, I don't know. I don't see the point in that. If someone can explain to me the point in why we would spend cryptocurrency to buy things that are going to depreciate in value. I see so much potential in LOOPRING. So do I. I see more potential if we have that announcement with GameStop, but that hasn't happened yet. All right. All right, so we got 329 people here, guys. Hit the like button. I would love to get to 200 likes. My goal every single day is 200 likes. And when we get to that level, would love to get to 250. So 200 likes, try and get me there. That would be great. All coins dropped together because of people getting liquidated. I'd be willing to bet. It's a good point. Once you see things start to drop, it's funny how people see like all of these drops and all of this red, and they get so fearful that a crash is coming, so they sell out to try and time the market, and it doesn't ever work out for them. They sell out way too late. The dip seemed to be at like 5 a.m. Funny thing is, I was awake at that time. Typically, I try and wake up at like 5:30 or so, but I was awake at that time because Harper was uncomfortable. Her pillow is apparently horrible, and I gave her mine. So now I don't have a pillow, and yeah, pretty restless. But I'd rather be me than her. So yeah, but it seemed like everything dropped at 5 a.m. So we have 859 likes now on TikTok. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. You can consistently hit that like button. R. Baxter, you're doing the bulk of the work there. Are you high on Lucid? Am I high on Lucid Motors? I'm not. I haven't gone into that position. I actually haven't checked the stock market today. Let's go ahead and check what's going on here. We could see that Coinbase is down in the after hours market. Roblox is up, or sorry, pre-market is up. I'm happy to see that Tesla made a comeback from where they were. I'm just surprised that this happened this way because I made money on the way down, right? And I was looking to make money on the way up. Ended up losing about $10 of that money that I made on the way down, and it consolidated for way too long. I was surprised that it consolidated this long and then just shot up at the end of the day. So it goes to show that the stock market is not 100% predictable. I saw the bounce. The bounce just came, hours late. So that's another position. But yeah, let's look at Lucid Group. It's on my watch list. It currently is up 6%, so that's great to be able to see. It looks like the moves today will probably be in the stock market rather than the crypto market. However, I think the buying opportunities might be in the crypto markets because you'll see that short-term turnaround where things like Bitcoin may go from 60K back to 65K and easily gain an extra $5,000, or Ethereum might end up growing by $400 or so. You're basically gaining a decent amount over a number of days. Now you can see that Lucid is up 7.5%. So it looks like this is definitely making a move. I'll look into it to see if I can get a day trade out of it, but that's the most that I'll look for. All right, let me go ahead and close this up to members only, guys. If you want to join as a member, all you have to do is join. It's $1. I make it very cheap so I can answer all questions. It's so tough to answer all of these questions. As you can see, I skip a lot of questions, and especially I don't like to skip members' questions. So if you guys want to join as a member, remember Shiba Inu burn party yesterday or started yesterday? I didn't know that. Let's see that burn. I would love to see that burn. But yeah, if you guys want to join as a member, make sure you guys, just join. It's $1. If you don't like it, then you can go ahead and cancel it and get your money back. But yeah, this is I try to make it easy for me and easy for a lot of the members. So I don't see what SHIB has to do with AMC. There's only so much you can spread at AMC and GME. So so I mean the only connection you could have with something like Shiba Inu with AMC is spending cryptocurrency at AMC, which I don't see the point in ever spending cryptocurrency on things like that. So that's just me. Let's see. Let's go back to cryptocurrency. Hey Matt, I'm up 157% on Lucid. I want to I want to sell off, but I also love the company. Where can I go? Where can I go in 5 years? Well, I don't know the detail of a lot of it for 5 years because I'm never in one position for the long haul unless it's a mutual fund. It's like a more of a conglomerate of like multiple stocks, multiple companies put together in industries and stuff like that. So I really don't know where it can go. I'm not going to lie to you. If I wanted to just look at the technicals, I mean, the technicals are only going to take me to how far the history has gone. It definitely had a price to hold at 60 or not to hold at 64, but has a an ability to get up to 64, $65. Looks like that may be a resistance point. So if you absolutely love the company, you hold on to the position to an extent. So for me, I love AMC, but when it gets to a point to where I see it at a high point where I'm going to take profits, I will sell out of the position, hold on to some, and if it comes to a price to where it's just unreasonable where it's at, like say 100K, I would get out of that position entirely, find a low point or a great point that I can invest in. If I truly do love the company, then put a lot of money into it, and that's exactly what I plan on doing with AMC. When it goes from maybe 100K or 10K or whatever it ends up getting to, down to let's say $100, I will buy 1,000 of AMC at $100, just because it did me a favor. Basically, it helped me gain a ton of money out of it, and also I love the company. If you love the company, stick with it, but you also want to take your profits because you don't want to lose everything. So to tell you the truth, like I'm not really a person that gets into long-term plays unless I truly do love the company. And I think that I will invest in AMC for the long haul. That's one of those companies that I do truly believe in, and it will be in my Roth IRA forever. My 12K in I forget how to say this. Saitama? Saitama is now 6K. So someone a harpoon to me recently. Yeah. So you put 12K into that, and now it's 6K. Yeah, that's not good. You put $12,000 into a position. Was it at its high? I didn't really see exactly where it was. Let's look at it really quick. Let's go to, I think I'm going to have to go to Coin Market Cap for that. So let me bring up Coin Market Cap, bring that over here. Also, guys, if you want to participate in the chat without becoming a member, you can go over to Twitch. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. So I do have, let's actually bring over my my channel really quick. Copy my channel. So my channel is now follow. I was supposed to add my Twitch link yesterday, but things move so fast that I didn't do it. So guys, follow me on Twitch if you guys want to join me over there, or if you don't want to join me and you have a Twitch account, go follow me because I want to, up the followers that I have over there. It does help out a lot. So I'm going to pin this message. If you guys want to do me a favor, go ahead and follow me. Let's check out what is it? How do you say that? What is it again? So yeah, this, like I said, it's at a $3.5 billion market cap. It does have potential. I definitely have said that, and I remember saying that. The only thing is that the circulating supply is just so high. You can find a way to make a decent amount where it triples or doubles, quadruples, things like that. But anything more than that, you're not going to sit here and just see it 100x or 1000x and turn that 12K, into 12 million, anything like that. There's people out there that have gotten to things early and basically have turned 12K or $1,000 into $1 million. So it's tough. Thank you for becoming a member. You became a Money Makes Money member, Martina. The name that I can say, so I'm going to say Martina. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm horrible with names. I'm remembering names and trying to pronounce names, and I feel like I butcher them. So I say the easiest one possible. So I have 4K in it, and it was 12K, and now it's 6K. Okay, so you're still up. That's good. I now have 1,100 AMC shares at $18.45 price average with my initial position covered. I've taken profits twice, but bought the huge dips. That is amazing. You're playing it the exact way that you want to. Because no matter what people tell you, they can say, "Oh, you've sold out because you sold." That's not the case. I mean, you're doing what's best for you while also supporting the community. You can see here that you bought the dips, you sold some at the top or whatever the peak was, wherever you ended up selling, taking out your initial investment, maybe some profits as well, and putting maybe some of that back into the lows. And now you're up to a level to where you're holding 1,100 AMC shares and you didn't have to spend any more money. That's what it's all about, really. I did hear about Rivian. I didn't ever check into it. Jay Wells, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you as well. Becoming a Make Money member. Let me go ahead and look up. What are we looking at? Wait, is this a cryptocurrency? Why am I not seeing it on? Why am I not seeing it on Webull? Has anyone looked? Do you have a ticker symbol or a coin symbol? I don't know what it is. I've heard about it. Has anyone looked into Bobcat 300 Helium miner? I haven't. No. 2-member hype. Yes, 2 new members. Anti-crypto comment from Twitter financial chief. Your thoughts on HUT? They are tied to crypto mining. When I was looking at HUT, I was looking at it for a day trade. Currently, it is down. This is definitely interesting. When you look at it from a 10,000 foot view, you can see the growth from pennies increasing all the way to a level of $13, decreasing down here where it did hold and bounce off of this level. This growth looks kind of unsustainable, right? You haven't seen a pullback in a little bit. It has grown quite a bit. So if you're going to see a pullback, you're probably going to see it pull back and touch. It looks like the VWAP. I think that's what we're seeing here. It looks like it's going to come back and touch this and then bounce off of that again if you are seeing that same trajectory. But it looks like it's breaking new highs every time. So it's something that has a lot of strength and a lot of push in it. But right now it's down about 6% in the pre-market. It was down 4% yesterday, but a lot of things were down yesterday. So that's understandable. But we might see a continuation of that today where it does decrease and touch, maybe this line, just surpass the 15 moving average. But it looks like it's on that trajectory. I wouldn't make a move if you're looking to buy into it now. You would be chasing it. You'd be chasing it entirely because from back here in July, it has made a solid move up. Let's look at it from a closer view. just to see what's happening here. Yeah, you can see that it is sort of on the way down, creating um, a little bit of a higher high, I guess more of a consolidation here than anything, and then dipped hard in the after hours market. It looks like most of the activity is happening in the after hours market uh, as of late, and other days as well. You see a lot of activity in the after hours market. So I don't know. I wouldn't get into it now because it is at even though it is coming back, if you're in it, then you make your move. You need to make that decision on when you're going to pull out of the position. And that's why I heard of it. Why is it not coming up for me? Or IVN. Yeah, there we go. This is up quite a bit. I know EV stocks have been making some moves. Is this brand new? It did open up, or it started, I guess, at that one. Let's start here, because where it did start, it probably looks like it started somewhere around here, 106. Increased all the way to a level of 120 before decreasing down to 95. This looks like it might be a mover for a decent swing trade or day trade. You can see the consistency in it. And how fast it is moving. This is just insane. This growth is insane. Breaking past other levels, other highs, and just busting through it. You know what I mean? So once you do break through that level of, I guess, 120, which it already did, it just kept going up. You see this consolidation day, but it's still considered as a positive day, because from close to close, that's insanely positive, no matter how much consolidation was at the end. But you do see that this is rising heavily, which means that it can continue to run. This is where you have those options where if you're going to make a move into it now, you have the option to, you missed all of that run, the huge run that it did have. So what I see in this position, as things start to run this much, all I see is a massive pullback. However, there are instances to where you can see this run before it does pull back. And I don't want to sit here and, scare anybody out of their positions that they're holding. But whenever I see a position like this that's growing at this rate, it's not something that I'm, you know, into as much. I will watch it because I want to see what it's going to do. And if it does have any type of breakout moment, I will quickly buy and quickly sell. That's just how it goes. If I'm holding, if I can buy, let's say, I don't know, 20, 30 of it, I'll buy into it and let it run up. And if it does run up by a couple of dollars, maybe $10 or so, I can easily make, $200, something like that. So that's what I'm looking for out of that. But also, I can short it on the way down. I understand people don't like shorting, but I like to make money, and it's not going to be a long-term short. It's going to be, I'm shorting probably 10 shares and then get out of it. And you obviously have to have your stop loss. If you end up losing money on any one of those, whichever way you go, you just get out with a small loss. So where can this go from the future? It looks like you are due for a massive pullback. You're due for it. I don't want to sit here and say things like that, but anything that just goes straight up, you're due for a pullback. At least something to retest, and you haven't seen any of that. You've seen consolidation, which is not a pullback. You haven't seen that decent sized pullback, which may come today after a large pump. Typically, it comes after like the largest pump, and what you're seeing over the shortest period of time is the largest pump that you could possibly see. That is a shorter. No, it depends. I buy and I short, but it's all short term. So I'll never short overnight. I'll never hold. I'll probably won't even short for more than 5 minutes, because shorting is freaking scary. It's so scary because you can lose an unlimited amount of money. Like I will never there's so many opportunities to where you can see that you could short AMC or GME, but I am not ever going to do that, because one, I'm holding 900 shares, and two, I believe in the company, and three, like well, it kind of goes with it. I love the company, so I'm not going to do something like that to the company. But when I see an opportunity out there, like I think it was Roblox yesterday, I made some moves on that. It was Coin. I made some moves on that and lost money going up. So obviously it's It's great. I like money. Ride the wave both ways, my friend. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between like just shorting a stock and trying to bankrupt a company, which is the difference. Hedge funds shouldn't be able to bankrupt a company, I'll tell you that. And they try and do it, and they succeed a lot of the time. Look at Toys R Us. All right, let's refresh this. Let's see what's going on here. So my crypto accounts have fallen quite a bit. Definitely under, if I do a portfolio update, I will be down from the last time that I did these updates, even though I invested some more money into it. And you could see here a lot of these positions are down a little bit. It looks like Algorand's coming back a little bit. Cosmos is coming back. I'm upset though, because I see these all as buying opportunities right now and I can't freaking get in. It sucks. You know what I mean? All right, we got 340 people here. We're almost at 200 likes, guys. Hit that like button. We have 2 members today. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. If you want to chat over there, I actually have to go back to my dashboard. I'm sorry, I may have missed some things. But yeah, follow me on Twitch. Yeah, eight people watching on Twitch. I'm almost at 280 followers. Are you familiar with Fantom FT? Or could you have a look at it? Yeah, I'll take a look at it. But I'll have to add this to my watch list to see how this does today, because it's probably going to have to be. Let's go with popular. I'll add it to both. So let's look at FTM. Is this it? Got it. FT. Is it a cryptocurrency? It said Fantom. Right? FM. Oh, that's FTN. Okay. I think I have seen this. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies, so sometimes they kind of blend together. I agree. I want to buy, but can't. Yeah, right now it's just the middle of the month. It sucks. Funny thing is, I made my bills go in the middle of the month rather than be at the beginning of the month, because I thought it would be more beneficial to my investing, and now it's kind of messing that up. But anyways, let's look at this position. We could see here it has 2.5 billion circulating supply. Currently, the market cap is in that range of average. It's starting to pull back like a lot of other things. They're pulling back. It's not saying that this is horrible or anything like that. But it's at 5.6 or 5.7 billion in market cap, which again is around that average. Does it have that ability to push it up or above that average of 10 billion? When I see that for the top, 50 or 100 coins. But you can see here that the max supply, it can't really be, it's going to be diluted a little bit, but it's not going to be diluted a hefty amount like some other ones where they have trillions or billions. This is less than a billion that it would be diluted in the max supply, which I don't know the detail of it, if any was burned off at all, or I don't know the detail of that, because obviously I'm just getting into it. We can see here that it's available on a lot of different exchanges. Does not look like it's available on Coinbase. A ton of exchanges, actually. It's available on Gate.io, KuCoin, Binance, all of those. So it does have a hefty market that you can actually buy into. So that's good. Let's see the history and how this does look history-wise. You could see that the last year to date, from basically August, you did start to see that rise up to about $1.50. You started to see that pull back a little bit, consolidate, increase, and hit a high of $3 and what is it, $3.50 or so. So it looks decent. You're seeing a pullback, which is understandable. You see this pullback with things like LOOPRING, with things like Shiba Inu, with everything. You're seeing a pullback, actually. So it's understandable. Do I see this going crazy far? Well, I don't see a ton of popularity in it, right now. I mean, I don't see it. You do see an increase in volume by 107%, which is definitely good. But I need to see a little bit more popularity. This is kind of like the second time that I'm hearing about it, which means popularity may be down, or volume is just not high enough. You're seeing it in the millions rather than the billions. So obviously, to get there, you need to you need to have people, call this out, talk about it, and see if this is making any type of moves. And then obviously you get people into it. As someone like me talks about it, you get more people into it. But it's not showing anything that's different than any other coin. Yes, it will rise. Altcoin season, I think you can see this double, triple, all of those. But I don't know if this is something that's short term as popular, as something like a LOOPRING or something like a Cardano or anything like that. So still, if you look at it on the cryptocurrencies on the top list, it's probably going to be in like the top 40, right? When it comes to market cap. Let's look at it. It was 5 point something FT. I missed it. I must have missed it right there. It's top 40. It's in the 37. So it's right there. It's above Helium. It's above Tezos. You're seeing it above a lot of different things, above LOOPRING when it comes to market cap. So it's definitely, it has more growth potential, because the funny thing is it has more more coins, more circulating supply, and it's getting more popularity in it. It's 37th on the list rather than being like 40 or 50th. Now that LOOPRING, it has dropped a little bit. Thank you for following, Chris Patty. I appreciate it. Which one are you talking about? I'm talking about FTM, Fantom. Are you from? I just read that. Hey Matt, are you in? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Every time I say it, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I'm not in it. The only reason I'm not in it is just because there's multiple reasons. I don't have a way of buying it. I would like to buy it on one of the platforms that I already have. And two, it's just not something that I see as a difference maker. I don't want to be in a lot of those positions that have a ton of circulating supply. I want to be in some of those positions that have a low amount of circulating supply with a high amount of potential, Sorry for the coughs. How do I say that? Thank you for becoming a member. I'm horrible with like names, and it's like reading names, remembering names. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. What about MDX? What's MDX? Let's go up here. MDX currently is at 80 cents. You could see here that the circulating supply is at about 761 million, which is lower than obviously a billion, which is great to be able to see that ability to get above $100 if it got to a pretty high market cap. But the market cap sitting at lower than 1 billion, it's out of that range of average. So if you're looking for something to grow, this could be one of those things. You're seeing the volume that is down, it is up 34%, but it's not really that high. It's in like it's $35 million worth of volume, which is pretty low. That means that you probably don't have a ton of markets that this is available on. Binance Gate.io, you probably do. You do have a bunch of markets. I think the most popular exchange you want to have it on is probably Coinbase, but to have it on Gate.io and Binance, wish you had it on like KuCoin or something like that, then yeah, I mean, this does have a little bit of popularity, could have some growth. And currently sitting at 80 cents. It has potential, especially within altcoin season, to make a huge move, only having 761 million circulating supply. So right now it is down a little bit. And let's actually see the historical data from where it did come from some of these high points. I guess this is the last day, I guess. You're looking at 88 cents all the way down to a low of 78 cents. Let's look at the history here. So this has been down consistently for the past year. This in February, this was up at $9 and has decreased all the way down to a level where it is today. That is not promising. Now, it is good that you want to find a low and something that can hold those levels. Does this mean that they are diluting the price as time went on, because that's what it's looking like. I don't ever see a coin that just consistently drops like that unless they're diluting the price quite a bit. As you know, time went on, they made more and more coins available. I wish you had a history on how many coins were available at how many times, or how much, or at what date, because then if you had that, you would be able to understand exactly what they're, or how they're diluting the price. So that's what it's looking like. So I wouldn't say that looks like the best buy yet. The only thing is that it is at a very low price, and you're seeing most of the supply out there versus seeing about, you know, let's say 300, or I guess 250, 240, 240 million that's out there left. So you could still dilute the price, just not as much as you probably had in the beginning. Thank you for following Jason Scooby or Scobie. I appreciate that. Love the SHIB talk, but it's pretty cool to hear everything discussed. Being able to talk in members only mode is cool. Yes. Matt Gray, sorry, I didn't say thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a member. I was probably over on Twitch when you became a member. I appreciate it. We have 4 new members today. Smash the like button, peeps. Yes, definitely hit that like button. We're almost at 200 likes. We're 2 likes away. Does anyone use an app to track crypto gains and losses? Thoughts on using CoinMarketCap, but you have to make an account. I haven't gone into it. I need to do that because I don't know what my crypto gains and losses are. I know I'm up quite a bit because I know how much I invested. However, it's so difficult to see what is actually short term and what will be long term. You know, because I've been holding a lot of things. I guess nothing will be long term because I've been holding it probably since March. That's when I really started to get heavy into cryptocurrency because in the beginning, everybody knew that I had that thought process, that mindset, you know, how it was back in the day where crypto was, and it was so volatile. And I'm not a person that loves a ton of volatility. I love volatility to a point, but I'm not a person that loves a crazy amount of volatility because that's how you lose money. You buying the Disney dip? I'll have to check into it. Again, I haven't checked the stock market a lot today because I've been checking the crypto market. There's a ton of things. Like right now, Harvest Finance, it's so freaking tempting. You know, at $138, it's so freaking tempting. But I'm like, can this drop any more? Because I want to buy under 100. I'm okay with holding 30, you know, but I want to hold 100, and I would love to buy in. I mean, I could technically take money that I have over in Webull and put it over here, but I want this to go down to a level of $50. If this can repeat the process, that's what I'm looking for. So let me go to Farm really quick. If this can repeat the process, I'm all for it. And it looks like that's the case with Farmcoin, is that it repeats the process. So currently at $38, you could see here it did drop from 150 all the way down to a low of 132, or sorry, 130. If we look at over the last year, you can see a repeat of the process, right? It decreases down to about, you know, $80 or so, $70, increases all the way up to about 400, decreases down to about 150, and ends up falling all the way down to about $40 or $50. Now, I would love to see it around this range. It did get introduced on Coinbase somewhere around this range, so it started to increase up to a level of 438, then started to decrease. This only has 635,000 supply, which is low, very, very low. So I'm looking for this to go down to these levels, because when it does, I will buy it up in a hefty amount and wait for this to skyrocket. You know, and I mean a lot. It's not going to be to a point to where I'm just going to hold 100 at these levels. I probably will hold 1,000. If it gets down to these levels, I will liquidate a lot of positions in order to put money into this position, or I will just throw money into the position. But most likely I'm going to liquidate other positions to put in this, because this has a lot more potential to grow very, very fast than some of the other ones. So I will kind of actually go all in. And by this definition, it's more of I'm liquidating a lot of positions in order to go all in on Harvest Finance. So that's what I'm waiting for. That's why I haven't bought more. I know people have been asking me, hey, are you buying this Harvest Finance dip? And I want to. I ended up buying the LOOPRING dip, but if I really want to, I just don't want to spend more money than what I have to, because again, I want to I hold 30, which is okay. And I would love to hold 100 or 1,000 or even more than that, because this can go to such a high price from buying in at 50 going up to this level of 438 would be phenomenal. If it can find a way to get down to those levels again, I don't know. We'll have to see. Under 100, I'm definitely buying some, but then I'm gonna probably buy 30 under 100. Yeah, because if I buy 10, then yeah, I'll buy 30 under 100, so I'll double what I actually had in there. Sorry, guys. All right, we got 333 people here. We got 221 likes. Thank you guys for being here. We got 8 people on Twitch. We did hit 280 followers. Thank you, everybody that's over on Twitch that have followed me. If you are not following me on Twitch, please do so. If you're over here on TikTok and you have a Twitch account, follow me over there. I want to grow that account to something big because I'm going to be streaming on there as well as streaming on YouTube. So doing a multi-stream and also streaming on Facebook, but that's for more like closer groups of people. I bought 180 LRC at $3.60. Thinking about averaging down with this dip. That's good. You should always think about finding a way to average down. You bought in at 360. That's close to like the peak point right now. I mean, I don't think that's the ultimate peak, but that's close to the peak point. Where it was at. So I know it was kind of tempting to just like get in on the train. But yeah, that's where I see like a high when it did its first increase, I think up to, I think it was like 270 or so. Or it might have been $2 and some odd cents. I don't know what it was, but then started to dip back down. I saw that increase. I saw the level of where it did go up to and the potential there. And I waited for that pullback because I knew it was going to have a pullback back to about 150. And that's where I bought the bulk of my LOOPRING, but then started to buy more as it did go up because I did see it make a move. That the day after I talked about it, it went up to $4. The day after I first made a video on it, it went up to $4 or so. It was like $3.92. And I'm not saying like, oh, I have luck in talking about these things. No, it's not the case. It was great to be able to see that. Great to be able to see that growth. All right, so we got 1 minute, guys. Again, if you guys want to go and follow me on Twitch, please do so. If you guys want to join the Patreon, we will have a lot of videos coming out on there. You can definitely do that, as well as joining the Discord group. There's a lot of great people over there. That would be amazing. See that happen in this particular run, but if it does, I'm all over that. Trust. Yeah. All right. ARM will hit 30 again. We hope. Yeah, we all hope that it hits those low levels because everybody's buying that up if that hits those levels. Check out power. 604 million circulating supply. I will have to do that. All right, guys. So we have 1 minute. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. Hit the like button on this video. Hit the subscribe button. This is definitely a really good stream. One of our best streams yet. I know crypto has been falling. It's been crashing, but I consider it a buying opportunity for a lot of different positions. But we're probably going to keep our eye on growth positions in the stock market rather than just the crypto market today. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I have other channels out there. If you guys want to follow the MP Shorts channel, I have quick updates on how I feel about positions over there. And they're like 1 minute videos. It's a shorts channel. So yes, they are very short. And I'm trying to grow that as well. We're very close to monetization, which I don't know if you can even gain a ton out of shorts videos, but we'll see. Definitely go over there and subscribe, watch a couple of videos. I have videos coming out every single day over there. Also have other channels like a golf channel, reaction channel. I game as well. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the 4 new members. And all the likes. We almost got up to 250 likes. We're at 236 likes, which is crazy today. 5,000 playbacks. So thank you guys again. I'm going to get out of here and I will catch you guys in